Every morning before school, 12-year-old Elias Carter walked past the same dusty antique shop at the end of Maple Street. Its windows were always foggy, its sign hung crooked, and its door never seemed to open until one rainy Tuesday. As Elias passed by, the bell above the door suddenly rang. The door slowly opened on its own. Curious and a little nervous, Elias stepped inside. The shop was much bigger than it looked from the outside. Tall shelves stretched high above him, filled with strange objects. Clocks with no hands, books without titles, jars that softly hummed as if they were alive. In the center of the room stood a small wooden box on a round table. It looked old, simple, and mysterious. Carved into its lid were the words, "Every problem has a solution. Are you brave enough to find it?" As Elias reached out to touch the box, a calm voice spoke behind him. "Take it home. It has chosen you." He turned and saw an elderly woman with silver hair and kind eyes. She smiled as if she already knew him. "What does it do?" Elias asked. "It gives you one problem a day," she replied. "Not to punish you, but to teach you." That night, the box appeared on Elias's desk without explanation. At exactly 7 o'clock the next morning, the lid slowly opened. Inside was a folded card. It read, "Today, someone will be afraid to speak. Help them be heard." At school, Elias noticed Maya, a quiet girl in his class. She stood frozen in front of the class, trying to present her project. Some students laughed. The teacher looked impatient. Elias felt something warm in his backpack. The box. Instead of looking away, Elias raised his hand and asked if he could help. He stood beside Maya and helped her explain the project. Maya's voice grew stronger. Her hands stopped shaking, and for the first time that day, she smiled. That evening, the box glowed softly. A gentle whisper filled the room. Problem solved. The next challenges were not easy. One morning, the card said, "Two friends are divided by pride. Fix what silence has broken." Elias knew exactly who it meant. His best friends, Leo and Ryan, had stopped talking after a football argument. Each one waited for the other to apologize. Instead of choosing sides, Elias invited both of them to help him with a school project. At first, they barely spoke, but slowly, they began to laugh again. By the end of the day, the silence was gone. That night, the box hummed with approval. Then came a different kind of problem. The card felt heavier than usual. It read, "Today's problem is yours." That day, Elias failed an important math test. He felt angry, embarrassed, and ready to give up. That evening, the box opened again. But this time, there was no card. Inside was a mirror. Elias looked at his reflection and understood something important. Not all problems are outside us. Some live inside fear, doubt, and frustration. Instead of quitting, Elias asked for help. He practiced. He failed again. And then, he tried again. The box stayed silent. One morning, the box did not open. No card. No blow. No whisper. Instead, carved inside the lid were new words. "You no longer need me." Elias finally understood. The box was never about answers. It was about thinking, caring, trying, and choosing kindness. That evening, Elias returned to the antique shop. But it was gone. In its place stood a library. Inside, children were reading together, talking, helping each other solve problems. Elias smiled. The box had done its job, and now, so would he.
Want to join the adventure again? Discover the full story of the Learning Adventure Bus and explore even more fun learning moments. Click the links in the description and let learning become your child's favorite adventure.